I always feel a little bit of resistance around these videos. Even this video that you're watching right now, I always feel a bit of non-urgency. I always feel like I don't have to do it. There's always that little voice in my head that's telling me that, oh yeah, you don't have to do it today. And yeah, I do it anyway. And every time I hear that little voice pipe up in my head, I know that that's exactly what I need to be doing. Because that voice is procrastination. That voice is procrastination trying to talk you out of doing what you know is good for you. And so, for example, when I'm thinking about making a video, it's gonna speak up, it's gonna try to convince me otherwise. But if I try to think about something else, like, for example, instead of recording a video, I could, I don't know, go for a walk or, maybe read a book for a little bit. It's silent. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't pipe up. Because even though the things that I just mentioned are good habits, they're good for you, it's not what procrastination wants to block you off from, and so it stays quiet. It just stays in the back of your head, out of the way, because it wants you to convince yourself to do something else, and it's gonna try its damn best to get you away from the thing that you know you actually need to be doing. And that's with good habits. Imagine with bad habits, right? You, instead of thinking about, going for a walk today, you're thinking about, oh, I can just play some video games instead. 3 hours lost, 6 hours lost, 9 hours lost. And it's all because that little voice in your head was trying to convince you to not take a walk today. It's kind of rainy outside, it's kind of wet. Maybe you get your shoes dirty. You don't have to do it. And that's where they get you. That's where it gets you. It tries to convince you with all of its ability. But at the end of the day, it's just a voice in your head. It's not your brain. It's not the entirety of it. It's not even the main voice in your head. And I hate saying voice because it sounds like you have like some mental issues, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, where you just have that little itty bitty thought in the back of your head that always pipes up. No matter what you want to do, it always is there. You can't get rid of it. And so, what does it mean when it's trying to talk you out of something? It means that it doesn't want you, procrastination does not want you to do that single thing. It would prefer you to do anything else except that one thing. And so, what do we take out of that? To us, that means that that is exactly the thing we should be doing right now. It is because that procrastination doesn't want you to succeed, doesn't want you to improve, it doesn't want you to get better. It wants you to stay stagnant, and even better for it is to dwindle, get worse. It wants you to get worse. And so if it has its intentions fairly clear, you should go directly against it. If it wants you to get worse and you know that, why would you listen to it? It's literally telling you how to fail. Every time it talks you out of something, it's telling you that you're gonna fail. That's how I think of it, and it helps me so much. Because then I know that whatever I'm procrastinating on, whatever I'm not feeling like doing right now, is exactly the thing I should be doing right now. I kind of had to, pump myself up for this video. But this is exactly what I should be doing right now. Because I felt resistance around it. I felt tension. I felt friction. Because this is what's important. And procrastination doesn't want what's important for you. Every time you hear that little thought in your back of your head pop up, that's exactly what you should be doing. It's like setting a big quest marker out in the distance for you to go to. By trying to convince you to stop doing something, it just set you a big marker for you to go towards it. By telling you what it doesn't want you to do, it's also telling you what you need to be doing exactly. And so procrastination sounds like a horrible thing, but honestly, it is the best compass that you could ever have in your life. Because, a physical compass, it just points north, like, whatever, cool. Procrastination tells you where to go with your life. Like, it sounds really weird, but honestly, just go against procrastination and you'll actually live pretty well. And I can't say how to live a good life. I'm a teenager, but you know what I mean. Like you'll get to the point where procrastination says something, you're like, oh, okay, okay, okay. You turn around and do the exact opposite because it just sets you a big quest marker. It's like in a video game. It just sets a big quest marker for you. And what do you do with a quest marker? You just go towards it, right? You turn your brain off and just start walking towards the quest marker, like in a video game. That's exactly what it should be, a quest marker. Nothing else, nothing more.